All right, everyone. So Declan's actually taking a little nap right now, kind of waking up a little bit, but he's always so happy in here. I did not doll this thing up or fancy this up for you guys, but as you can see, it's got a bassinet here. It's really awesome. Changing table. We use this all the time, and I do recommend keeping just a little trash can right by it. Really helpful. Now, as I mentioned before in some of my previous videos, I had a C-section. So you can keep all the stuff down to the bottom, which I actually already have like all the stuff down here. And then I have pretty much duplicates up at the top, kind of packed inside here as well, so that when I was recovering, and still now it's just more convenient, I do not have to reach around. I will show you what's in here down at the bottom, just because it'll be a little easier, but I really like to keep both right now. The only thing I think I don't have down at the bottom is I don't have Vaseline or the A&D treatment, which I really love too, just when he has any sort of rashes. But everything else is down at the bottom as well. I love these. This is actually kind of like a vinyl feel to it. Wipes down super easy, and then I can keep one of these on top, machine washable little munchkin pads. And I've got the things I talked about before, the parent's choice. You can see it over here with Declan. I always just keep him pacifier, a little blanket, and it's got the newborn support, which is really awesome. This is just a changing gosh gracious, a burp cloth. Okay, so let's come down and look in here. Inside, what do we have? We've got wipes, which these are actually the next size up. My newborn wipes are up top, but I've got wipes, diapers, and then A&D prevention. That's kind of if you want to use it. I've got a little bin here, just pacifiers, bulb syringe, nail file, nail clippers, and a brush, just if you need them. Sanitizer, I really like to keep sanitizer. These I love. These smell amazing. They came out with some new scents this year. Lysol did, berry and basil. I really love this one. I use that only on the changing table up there. I keep some blankets in here for Declan, so I don't have to run back and forth between his nursery and out here. And then here's the changing pads. That's the one from the changing table, and I have some others for the bassinet as well up top, but it'll fit right in here really nicely. Washcloths for yourself, for like cheap burp cloths, and then Declan's little washcloths, and just a couple changes of clothes in case you need for him. That's pretty much all I keep in here. I think it's really helpful. If you're not using this area, you could just zip it up. Also, you will have to keep this zipped up as he transitions. Like right now, Declan set it for newborn, and it does have this little, the famous Graco button, but this is not collapsible. It's not great for travel. I keep it in the family room. I do not take it apart. At this point, as a newborn, it is, like I said, I don't recommend it for travel. You would have to take this piece off, and that part down there, that packs everything together, actually would serve as the case surrounding the travel case. So it's not really helpful for while he's a newborn. It's not practical, I don't think, but it does work really great for now, just as an additional sleeping area. I actually let him sleep out here in the family room the first week of my recovery, especially because I slept in a recliner. So we both slept out here, and now he just adores this thing. He'll sleep in it for naps for, gosh, 45 minutes, 2.5 hours sometimes. He loves it. As you can tell, I'm walking around him with no problem. I will go over some of the functions in a minute, but it does transition with him. Once he gets can turn over, we will ixnay the bassinet, and then right here you can see kind of where all my junk is, all the other stuff. That's where he'll lay. It'll turn into, that's the next level. And then as he gets larger, it'll be a playpen, and he can go down at the bottom, and then the area with the storage will be all gone. We'll just have to pull that out. But okay, let's talk about this a little bit. Really love this. This is battery operated, which I like, just because you're not worrying about an outlet cord. So you can see all my stuff over here. Those are actually for my cameras. I've got all sorts of security on this little baby. But the big things here are, you've got music. I'm not going to turn it on because he is asleep, but it works great. You've got different sounds and music. You can set a timer. The light, we will show you the light. There's a couple different lights. So the way they work is you just push them multiple times to get it on, off, or two. When I was sleeping out here, without having to turn him on to disturb him, I would just turn on that light, and it was really helpful to see him. This is my favorite right here, this little button. you get my hand on it. It vibrates it, and you can kind of see it in the video, not really, but it just really calms him down. He loves it. I have had this thing running full force, I mean all the time. He's always sleeping in it every single day, multiple times. He will be a month on Saturday, and I've not changed the batteries once. I did buy rechargeable batteries from Amazon, and that's what I'm using in it. They're working absolutely wonderfully, but I recommend this purchase to anyone. I really don't know what we do without it. It has been a lifesaver. And then I just keep right here, on my mantle, a little tiny basket where I just put anytime his clothes need to be changed. It's kind of like an extra little hamper just for Declan. But we love this thing, and it's actually in front of our front door. We don't use that front door, that entry, so that's why it's there. But I just love it. Recommend it to anyone. I don't think we could do the whole baby thing without it. It's made things so convenient and wonderful. Just another place for him to sleep, and he doesn't have to be in his crib all day long. Also great, so he's not just staying flat all the time. But really love this, so highly recommend this product. Bye guys!